Morning all. On the last video I posted a quick question. Should I paint the dash bright red or blue? What am I, 17? Happy April Fools. Okay, so what are we actually doing with the interior? Right, first of all, I need to remove my gauges and my switches and possibly take the glove box lid off. I might get away with just taking the handle out, but that would just be lazy. Now, I don't think I need to paint these because these will be getting covered with whatever vinyl the headliner gets covered in. So it really is just the dash. I might leave this section black because I'm not altogether sure if I'm keeping that, and also it would kind of hide it a bit. If I leave it black, it kind of hides the dash underside. You know what I mean? It would just merge it in. Anyway, I'm going to take the gauges out, rub it all down. It's not going to be perfect, but just a bit smoother. It's pretty rough up here. You can hear that. And then I will be painting it this colour. Don't worry, I know it says wheel paint, but I'm sure it'll be okay in the dash. So it's a kind of gunmetal grey. It's the same stuff I used on the wheels. And it's also the same colour that's already round the window there. So it's a kind of satin finish, darkish, no reflection, you know, from the sun, all that kind of stuff. And I think it will just look nice and mature, like me. So if you fell for my little April Fool's prank, sorry about that, and especially those who actually gave good advice. Some people left really long comments on what I should do, so don't worry, it's only once a year. I promise I won't do it again till next year, and you'll be ready then, okay? Right, prep work then, and I'll get some light in there because it's kind of dark. I don't want to take it outside just now, it's a bit cold. So let us gather some stuff and get started. Some first class prep work going on in there. It'll do. Not looking for perfection. Not even looking for mediocre, to be honest. Just don't want it black and rusty. Right, let me throw a couple of layers of this on, and I did take the glove box lid off, so I'll do that separately. Right, we have 3 coats of the silver gunmetal grey on the dash, a couple of coats on the inside of the glove box lid. Once that's dry, I'll flip it over, do the other side. I even masked off that little vintage sticker that was on it, because, you know, vintage. So it occurred to me, while I've got everything out of the dash, wow, it's windy, and this is in the garage. Wow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, while I've got everything out of the dash, I'm going to fit my new light switch that I got from Mike Childs. It's exactly the same. Well, no, this one's actually got an extra terminal for daytime running lights, I think, which I'm not using, so just ignore that one. Connect everything else up as is, and I have a brand new light with a proper dimmer, because my dimmer didn't work, and I didn't want it buzzing and setting fire to things. So I will install that while the paint's drying, and find something else to do, because this paint takes a while to dry. Okay, new light switch wired up. Mike also sent me a new ignition switch. Now, I will be installing this, but not at the moment. Because I've disrupted all the wiring in the dash, I'm going to put everything back together, make sure it all works before I take this apart. Otherwise, I might blame this for not working if it doesn't work, if the car doesn't start, rather than the wiring. So you understand, it's no biggie to, you know, swap this over when the time comes. I wonder if that paint's dry yet. That'll do for that side. It's the other side that people are going to see, so let's get a nice couple of coats on that, and obviously wait for that to dry. But while that's drying, I could probably start reinstalling all my gauges. That'll do. This was another gift, by the way. Paul Pfaff. Isn't it nice? To replace the one I've got with the 2 big holes in it. Still got that somewhere. Okay, I'll wait for that to dry, put another coat on it, get stuck into the gauges. Right, dash is back together. Let's roll Bugsy outside and we'll have a look at it in the daylight in its full glory. Here we go. That's better than just the nasty black with rust accents, I think. So let's make sure everything's working. Ignition on, dummy lights working. Starting from the left. My new light switch works in and out. I tested it in the garage. It is a bit longer than the other one, but I can't decide if I like it that long or if I need to make it shorter. I mean, it's easier to reach when it's that long. And the dimmer works. I did check that inside. Now, the dimmer will only work on these 3 gauges because they're analog and these are LED. So they're basically either on or off. This dimmer will not work with an LED setup. But that's okay, that works. My fog light switch works. My wiper works. Hopefully I'll never need to use it because, you know, rain is horrible. Fan works. Choke, obviously I didn't disconnect that because that's a pain. And my horn definitely works. And my glove box. So we're all good. That's nicer, eh? Certainly nicer than red or blue. Again, sorry about that. Right, that'll be that then. Oh, actually one more thing. You notice the speedo is still black. I didn't want to try and paint that silver because it would have looked tacky compared to the actual chrome. And also, I'm not convinced that this speedo actually works very well. I'll hook it up and see, but I've got a feeling that it does that all the way around, which isn't ideal. It's just really distracting. So I'm not spending a lot of time on that for now. I'm trying to source another one, but it's a funny size because it's vintage. I think this came out of a truck. Anyway, that's a job for another day. Okay folks, that was stage, hold on. Stage 6 of my interior plan. A few more stages to go before I get the carpet on, although there is one stage I might just be forgetting about because I was talking to my wife and we're thinking of doing the headliner properly, if that's even possible. So that will skip the next stage, which was painting those crossover beams. If you're not going to see them, they don't need to be painting. So we'll see where we are with that. So tomorrow, continue with the interior, got some more panel work to do, and then hopefully get the carpet on at the weekend. That would be nice. So that's us for now. It's Thursday. This weekend's Easter weekend. A lot of people will be off tomorrow. So have a nice weekend, everyone. Thanks for watching. Take care. Vote for Bugsy and the boss. Link at the bottom. Bye.